Hey everyone, how's it going? So today I will be making a khichdi recipe with only these two ingredients as the main ingredients. Here I have the split mung beans. These ones you can use the whole ones as well, but these ones are easy to cook and soften up easily. And here are our rice that I'll be using for making the khichdi. So these two ingredients are the main ingredients, and I'll later show you what else I'll be putting into it, but it's a very simple recipe. It does not require any fancy ingredients, and it's good for even those times if your stomach's upset or if you're suffering from fever. Then it's a great comfort food to make you feel better. Alright, so I'll just take a cup so we can measure out our ingredients and then start cooking. So Tutani is here as always. She just finished her plate of milk and is probably asking for more. Okay, so here's our cup, and I'll add. I'm not making much, so I'll only be using half a cup of the mung beans and equal quantity of rice. Alright, so here are our half cup rice, and we'll just mix them both together. Okay, so here's our quantity that we'll be making today, and I'm just mixing them together like this, and we'll just wash it and soak it for just a little while. So I'm just going to put water into it. Wash it out nicely. To clean out any dirt or anything that might be stuck to the grains. So I do this thing whenever I wash something. I've got plants, so I just use that water to water the plants instead of just dumping it, because they have the water that you've used to wash your ingredients. They have nutrients for your plants as well, and also the water also get utilized for watering the plants instead of getting wasted. So we'll just put it aside, and now we'll prepare I'll just put it aside. Okay, so I have an onion here. Well, it was half used. It was a big onion, so I used half of it in another dish. So I'm just using the remaining half for making this khichdi, and we'll just clean it out. Alright, so this is the pot I'll be making the khichdi in, and I'll just wash the onion real quick so that we can start chopping it up and then start our cooking procedure. Okay, so here's our washed onion, and I'll just slice it up like this. Alright, so our onions are nicely sliced up. And now let's move on to our cooking process. I'll light up the stove. And we will put the onions on the stove. Alright, so here I have cumins, and we'll add the cumins into our onions, and we'll roast them and fry them both together. So I'll just be taking, it's about like uh, a teaspoon quantity, and now we'll um, take some ghee and put it into the pot. So here's our ghee. We won't be putting a lot of ghee into it, just a little bit, because too much ghee makes khichdi heavy. We don't want a heavy khichdi. We need it nice and soft on the stomach. Alright, so you can see it's starting to sizzle up nicely, and I'll just work it up a bit. You know, most people use different recipes to make khichdi, but this one that I'm using, it's a very simple and quick to make recipe. And like I mentioned earlier, you can eat it even if you have a sensitive stomach, or if you have a cold or fever. It really helps with that when you need soft food, and your body can't tolerate harder food or oilier things or fried stuff. So it's very good for your health as well. It's starting to smell really, really nice now. Alright, so I won't be frying it until they are brown or anything like that. We'll just be frying them for a little while, that they become translucent and a bit soft. Well, they're starting to look that way already. And then we will put our rice and mung beans into it. Alright, so it's about time that I put our grains into the frying onions along with the water. Okay, so our rice and mung beans are in the water now. I'll just give it a nice mix. I'll add some more water because rice and all these dals have a tendency to expand a lot, so we need more water for them. I added about 2 cups of water, and yeah, maybe that's enough for now. If we need more water, we can also add later. It's not like you can just add water only in the beginning and later it's forbidden or something like that. You can add it later as well. If you feel like it's gotten too thick or too solid, then you can add some water and adjust it to your desired consistency. Alright, so here I have some salt, and I'll be adding the salt into our khichdi. We'll take a spoon. Salt is always to taste, so you can add according to your taste. Now we'll increase the flame because we want it to boil. You know, sometimes when our day doesn't go the way that we wanted it to be, well, wanted to go, or we thought the way it would go, or if somebody hurts us in any way with their words or something, I know it feels bad. We feel bad, but that doesn't mean that we should punish our own body as well and not eat or not take care of ourselves and just sit around and brood all day. Instead of doing that, okay, one bad thing happened, but that doesn't mean that you have to make it worse. So it's best that you get up even if you're feeling bad, and at least take care of your body, because your body hasn't done anything wrong. So why punish it too? So feed your body, take care of yourself. Even if something bad has happened, you can make it right again, at least for yourself. It's been boiling for like 15 minutes or so, and it's starting to, um, the grains have softened up, and they're mixing with the water nicely. But we'll just have to wait a bit more so that it becomes thickened, and the water that's floating above it, it mixes into it, and it turns into a thick, creamy and tasty khichdi. So we'll leave it on the stove for maybe 20 more minutes. Okay guys, so the Danny is back here and she wants more milk. I mean, she just walked to her plate, and I guess I'll just have to give her some more. Alright, come here. No, 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 no. Yeah, and this is extra, Don't come running to me or my khichdi when your tummy hurts. But I hope it doesn't hurt. Yeah, she really, really loves her milk. Look at that. Cutie. Alright, so let's go back to our khichdi. And things are really starting to boil up here, mix up here, and get mushy. And that's exactly what a good khichdi should look like. So you must have noticed that I did not add any kind of chili or any spices like that. People add a lot of things to khichris. They also add other dals and chilies and a lot of other stuff, but I only added these few basic ingredients because it's supposed to be a comfort food. It's not supposed to be harsh on your stomach. So that's why it's just salty with a slight flavor of onion and cumins, and just the natural flavor of rice and the mung beans that we added. So it's almost ready. I'll just let it boil for some more time, and then we'll just plate it out and taste how it turned out. Alright, so I have our bowl here, and it's almost ready now. And I guess it's best that I turn off the stove. But if you guys want it to become even more mushier, then you can let it cook for some more time. But I feel like it's enough for now, so I'll just turn off the stove. And we'll take some out for tasting, and let's see how it turned out. I'll just take a small portion for tasting. Yeah, you can see how good it looks now. Mixed with those cumins, every bite that you'll take of it will taste so good. Okay, so I'll just... She's here again! What now? I'm not giving you more milk, that's mine. Titini, what now? What do you want now? Or you just want to stand next to me? Okay, she's not ignoring me. Alright, let's get back to our khichdi and have a taste. Alright, so it's hot. I'll wait for it to cool down a bit. Ow, burned my tongue there. But yeah, it tastes good, totally simple. The natural flavor of everything is very much, in my mouth. You can taste everything, the rice, the mung beans, the onions, the salt, which combines it all together. And when cumin does its magic, it brings everything together into a beautiful mix of this simple but hearty khichdi. So I hope you guys try this recipe at home and enjoy it, and I'll see you next time in some other video with some other recipe. Till then, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.